What's up guys, welcome to Team Tech Daily. Today we're going to be doing a new mini-series that we've been working on for quite some time. We haven't actually gotten out to you before, called Kickstart Your Week. The name may or may not help you figure out what exactly it is, but essentially we're going to be taking a look at some various Kickstarters, 3 to be exact, and telling you what we think they're cool for, what their problems may be, and just taking a look at them and showing you different things that are going on in the tech world on Kickstarter, because that's where a lot of cool ideas come from. So let's get started. So the first product that I saw on Kickstarter, or the first project I should say, they're not products yet, is the Ring. And you can see I have my monitor up behind me, but it's a little overexposed because of the way the computer is seen in the camera. But essentially, the Curve is an NFC ring, and it's marketed as a payment system. You know how Apple Pay and Android Wallet and all those are supposed to work via NFC? Well, this is putting all of that technology into a ring. The Curve ring, however, also works for various things, like they market it also as being able to function as like an NFC lock activator. So if you had a kid with that ring and they got home and you weren't home, they could put their ring on the lock and it would open. And it maxes out at $25 for a payment, helping make sure that if someone stole it, it wouldn't be too awful. And it also implements some gestures to allow payments and stuff. But there are a lot of issues I see with this idea. One of the main problems I see is the whole paying with your NFC device seems super insecure to me. If someone were able to figure out your password or the gesture that you had, which I imagine it wouldn't be too difficult, you would easily be like, it would just completely mess you up. If your ring got lost or something, they'd be able to buy stuff using your money with this little device. Same with getting into a house. But there's a link in the description to the project. It's a pretty cool one to look at. And it's just one of those cool ideas of putting an NFC device on your finger. So it's kind of cool. The next project is the Stead XP. This is like a little capture device that you could put on a camera or even on a GoPro. They have a special GoPro version, and it records the positioning and movement of the camera to help you stabilize it later in software. That said, it's extremely awesome. It's a little expensive, as it should be. And what it does is it'll stabilize the footage by zooming in and then keeping a digital angle already in there. But that poses the problem of you'll need a 4K camera likely to get 1080p video out of it, since it's cropping so much. But it's still a very cool idea, and since it works on like GoPros and stuff, it's pretty exciting for stabilizing especially action footage or handheld shots. So that's another project that I thought was pretty cool, and there's also a link to that one in the description. The last project I wanted to briefly talk about was Screens. Screens, you've probably heard about it. It's kind of breaking out into the world. It's essentially a little box. It looks almost like the JTech Digital HDMI switch that we reviewed. You can see that in the little eye in the corner, wherever that is. And what's cool about Screens is you plug multiple devices into it, but instead of switching between them, it puts them all on one screen. And then using an app, you can adjust how big each window is. So this could be very useful for gamers that broadcast. They could have like a Twitter feed over here, a webcam there, and put all of that on their one monitor. Or you could also use it if you're watching football or another sport. You could have a hashtag on Twitter showing in the corner, like over here, the game over here, and then, like, let's say you had an important thing happen, you could have a calendar or something up there, or a reminder. It's just a cool idea because it puts all of those things on one screen. It's about $200 to get the device on Kickstarter without, not the early bird price, so that's presumably the MSRP for the actual thing. It's definitely something cool that you'll want to check out. It's definitely marketed towards gamers, but you could find many uses for it, I think. And that concludes Kickstart Your Week. It's a nice little short thing. We're going to try and do it a little better, but the camera on my battery is actually dying. The battery on my camera, pardon me, is dying, so that kind of got us through this quicker. But those are 3 Kickstarters that I thought were pretty cool in the technology section. Leave a comment below letting us know what you thought of those projects, or letting us know any other projects that are worth taking a look at. We're not sponsored by any of the people doing it, it's just our personal opinion. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll hopefully see you back next Monday with another Kickstart Your week. So thanks for watching. Like this video if you liked it, dislike if you thought it sucked, leave a comment below letting us know what you thought, and follow us on Twitter or check out our blog. All of those links are in the description.